Hello, hello, hello everyone. What is up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Here we are in episode 40. I know I said the last episode was episode 40, but that was a mistake on my part because I counted a short that I should not have. So with that being said, I hope everybody's doing very well. Of course, before we get into it, if y'all wouldn't mind smashing that like button, subscribe if you're new, share the video, comment, and click that little bell so you get notified of all the latest uploads and when I go live. And if you want to check me out on social or help out in the channel in any other ways, details for that are always going to be in the description below. And with that being said, let's get right on into it by attuning to the Aetherite. And we'll go over here and talk to Thancred. So here's the dream powder. So here's some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate it if you could assist with this task. Now those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelicts and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Reen know. I'm not even sure if we attuned all the crystals in here. I think we did. Oh Lord Vothri, you are my daily mole. Okay, he's asleep. Alright, now where do we gotta go? The understudy? Mainstay, okay. It hurts. Please, Lord Vothri, take the pain away. You're the kind soul who saved me from falling to my death. My mistress, she's been injured. Please help her, I beg you. What's this? She's sleeping. A medicine to help her rest while she awaits treatments. You stay? Oh, thank you so much. She began acting strangely. I didn't know what to do. Okay, the canopy. Okay, so right back to the beginning. Thank God we got all the Aethernet shards very close to us. Definitely makes it easier for travel. Probably my guess is going to be somewhere over in here. Yep, there we are. Let's stop trespassing, souling our paradise. Where did you fly to, my sweet canary? Okay, we're all done with that. Now, where is Reen? Back here? Excellent, Smithers. Oh, there's some other people we can see now. Nice. Oh, a lot of people now. Wow. They're just chilling over there at the table. Oh, there you are, Kiara. I just finished aiding this man. Now for the next one. We're out in the derelicts and below, you say? So many of them. But Minfili entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I can bring the enthralled to you. Oh, that would certainly make it easier for me to work. Thank you, Kira. I'll do my best to keep pace.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Let me handle this. Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vorthri is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthri's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthri's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vorthri.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vorthri has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthri took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You can't.
No, that's not what It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
Oops. Didn't realize I had the mic muted. Well, you heard it. The ladder is to the north and to the west and right. Let us go make use of it. Okay. So we'll just teleport to right. Please tell me I can fly in here. Nope. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna unlock the upper zone up here, of course. It's not that far. In fact, it's just right up that hill up there. Should be level 80 pretty soon, and then we can go ahead and continue on with the side story quest. Alrighty, here we go. It's like, it's too bad we couldn't just take the Talos that we already repaired and get it over here. Buddy Anjay, oh no. Kiara, dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? Yeah. For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Y'shtola and I will serve as his assistants. At the time appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with aether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as the myriad materials at which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. So you want me to go chop down a bunch of trees? Okay. Alright, thanks, Kiara. Directly to the south thou will find a dry dock, Benmont Yards. Pray see it that canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. Or we can just, get an axe and, chop down a few trees. Oh, how about we do this? about we just teleport back there instead of traveling all that way? Because now then all I gotta do is just go right here. Let's see, I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, it should be the docks, right? So you can, no, it's not going to be underneath, so it's got to be up over here. Vermont Yards, yes. I'm guessing down here. Okay, there it is. You, give me wood. Oh there, Sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town. Why are you calling me Sinner? That's rude. New to Gate Town, I take it. If you need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. We can do the building for you too. That'll cost extra. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, last you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not in one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I knew it. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead. We'll see if your total number matches mine. Now, some of the lumber is lying around the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Gareth for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing material so you can take notes. Take stock of the lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. Oh, that is a sick looking chocobo. You're taking stock of Earth, are you? Well, last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. None of those were rotted, though, so we tossed them out. Oh, none of those were rotted, so we tossed them out. Get though another load just arrived. 13 planks all told, but one's damaged. It's only good for niddling now. Right then, bring the good ones here and be sure to let Irvith know as well. Okay, so that would be 68 plus 10, so we're at 78 total. So how many planks does that make now? You're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. You jot down the details of the conversation. Said it's in our key items. Okay, so note says 68 in storehouse, 9 discarded. Okay, so that would actually be 79. 13 delivered, 1 damaged. No, what am I saying? God, 79. 68 in storehouse, 9 discarded, so that would be 59. 59 plus 13 is 72. Minus 1, so we have 71 total. Okay. We've got 71 right now. And that guy's the only one around here, right? Oh, there's a lumber stack right there. You count 11 planks in the stack. Okay. So 71 plus 11, that's 82. There's nothing down there. Doesn't look like there's really much of anything around here either. We'll try checking out this side. Okay, it doesn't look like anything's over here. So it's gotta be up around over there. Alright, let's go check that out. Unless it's down here. Nope. Alrighty, nothing there. There you go, there's the last lumber stack right there. You count 24 planks in this stack. Okay, so all right, so 68 minus 9, so that's 50. Yeah, so that's 59. We got 13 delivered, 1 was damaged, so 59 plus 12, that's 72. And then 72 plus 11 is 83. So 83 plus 24 is 107. So if we count the damaged one, it'd be 108, right? Yeah, so it's 59 plus 12 is 70. Wait, no. God, my math teacher would be rolling over in his grave right now. It's like, what the hell, Kevin? You. Oh boy. My math teacher saw me counting right now, they'd be rolling over in their grave. Okay, I am not in my best place for math right now, so let's go 68. Okay, you have 9 discarded, so that's 59 plus 12. 59 plus 12 is actually 71, not 72. 72 if you count the damaged. 72 plus 11 is 83. 83 plus 24 is 107. How many planks did I count? Well, I guess it'd be 106. Aye, that's exactly what I counted. Thank you for your help, friend. Taking stock there puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I give you our lumber. What do you need it for anyway? You were serious about the ladder. I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge, you reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on his project? He won't mind. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder along with all the lumber you need. Sweet. Okay, we'll just do the same thing, kind of teleport, skip around. At least it'll save a little bit of time. still have to do that one, but that can wait. I want to make sure I get all the purple quests done for this zone too. Alright, here we go. So I believe that's 2 quests that we've done so far, right? So we got one more to do. Oriange! Ah, thou art returned. Wert thou able to procure the lumber? Oh yeah. Well, well, to secure not only the material, but eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chow's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not but that the work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at least at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us over onward towards journey's end. Whatever so may await us, when thou'st taken the final steps, I pray that shall be a smile upon thy face. But prematurely do I give myself sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is a matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, it would appear we have the matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou should take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. I would tell that guy awesome chocobo. That's cool.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulemore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible? Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them. Crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it. The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarant. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
Like, what do you mean, remember?
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the Source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl? What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
He's trying to sow seeds of doubt, of mistrust. He's still an Ascian. I don't trust him.
Oh, I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Time wears you down, aye. But solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett Selk. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else. That's the spirit. Come on, then.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure, we ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day. Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
Oh my god, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. I can't see it. It's too bright. And here we finally are, at top rung. The others should be arriving ere long. Alpha Note, Kiara, come up here. There's something I need you to see. What could this be about? Holy crap, this goes up high. Wait, where am I supposed to go up to? I don't even see them. In here? No. Seriously, what are these damn blue things? What? Do I need to keep going up? There's no other way up. Maybe it's this way? Oh, there we go. There's a village, Kiara, over to the northeast. So there is. Yet after 2 decades without the latter in operation, I would not be surprised if such isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. Alright, but that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head to in our direction. And all while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look, Kiara. Okay. Search for surrounding, might have to move the camera, target. Okay, so it's back to, it's one of these things. Okay. I see you, dude. Spotted you. It's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. You have located Mr. Howard. Seems he has likewise spotted you and immediately turns back to the village. There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit. I dare say we have a bit of time of ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Well, I mean, considering you saw, well, yeah, one person may be living there. I wouldn't call that necessarily inhabited. Alright, so do we seriously have to go run all the way over here? Yeah, I guess so. How many Aether Currents do I need for here? Well, still 2 more and 3 more quests. The village isn't that far away. It's kind of just right up this road over here. Question is, I wonder where the other quests are going to be. Probably in here if I had to wager it. Oh, don't you aggro on me. Ah, damn it. It's like someone's fighting down over there. What the heck is this? Dried Victualus? Food has been hung out in the sun, and quite recently by your reckoning. Oh, we gotta investigate things. Okay. Oh, it's a fate that's going on over there. And there's a door. You hear the same sounds from inside the building, however, the door refuses to budge. Alright, let's break it down. Break the door down. Can we go in here? Oh, we can. A half-empty cup. The cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. Alright, so somebody's definitely here. What news, Kiara? Were you able to find anything? No. People are definitely still living here. Indeed. While there's no one to be seen, it's plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they're doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? Break down the damn door to that one building. Or wait for them to come out. That also works. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? You're Tristal, the artist from Umor. You remember, ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you. Bound for this city as you were, I never imagined we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see that you hail and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Umor. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Glog broke away from their earth. Then just as suddenly, the latter started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? So Vothri is a sin eater and he's fled to Mount Golg. It is a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristal. To begin with, we requested your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Vothri, we must find a way to reach Mount Golg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. Alright, well everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.